Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shama and today I'm going to do a new kind of a video. So let me tell you that I am following true crime stories since so long. I think 1 or 2 year. Not so long, but still I am into these stories and I always watch these videos, always follow these blogs or articles always. So I thought, why not, if I'm really into these things, then let me make these things by myself too. So here I am. I'm going to do true crime stories from now on, and I hope you like my video, and please support me. And this will be a series of other videos, it's not just one video, and I hope I could make this thing work, so please support me. So today's story is about Jungin, and if you don't know who is Jungin, it is like if you have heard about sorry Jungin, hashtag sorry Jungin all over the world right now, in all the social media it is going so viral. So this is actually about a small 16-month child's death, where her parents, her adoptive parents, have done something with her so that she died, and today I'm going to cover up that story. So baby Jungin was born on June 2019, and she was a really healthy baby. Her weight was at that time 7.9 pounds, and she was really healthy and she was beautiful, a baby girl. But at that time her biological mother was not really ready to accept her, not just accept her, but she couldn't really take take any kind of responsibility of her, so she thought to give her for adoption. So she put her on adoption and she sent her to foster care, and there a lot of people approached the foster care, but the foster care agency, they decided to give her to a couple who were very friendly to them, plus they had already a baby girl from their own. So they thought that if they are already parents, that would be easier for Jungin to stay with them and live there. So the foster agency gave baby Jungin to this couple. After ninth month, the adoptive mother, she came to hospital carrying baby Jungin, and she said the doctors that her baby had fallen from the couch and now she don't know what to do. The doctors immediately took her for the treatment, and they realized that she is having a cardiac arrest, which is very abnormal in infants, because it is not for them. And then when they start treatment, they realized that her stomach is filled with 80% blood, her abdomen has ruptured and it is rotting from inside, and that is very unusual in infants. It is, if that child has gotten somewhere very hard hit, or any kind of wrong thing happened with her, then that can be a problem, but it is very abnormal in children. So they got really alarmed by this, and later they found out that when they scanned her, they realized that she had a lot of fractured bones. Some are old, some are new, old are repairing, and old are really fresh. And they realized that it is very abnormal, it is completely abuse, it seems like. Then after I think 2 hours or something, she passed away, unfortunately. And they let the mother know this, and then they asked like why this happened, like how this thing happened. And she said, oh, she just fell from the couch, which is very not so real. I mean, it's not really believable if we really think about it. So they got really suspicious of her, and then they informed the police, and there they the situation got even more bad, because there the whole country knew that this mother what she actually did. So now let's talk about the process of abuse. So she was going into to daycare, and in March 2020 when she reached daycare, she had a really big bruise on her forehead. So the teachers of the daycare center, they got really felt really strange, and they called the parents and they asked what happened, why she had a really big bruise on her forehead. And the parents say, oh, it's just she bunked and she got this bruise by that. And they believed her, but they took a picture and then they registered it on the register. Later, after 2 weeks, she again got really big size of bruise on her whole cheek, and they again got really shocked, like what happened to her. Again they called their parent, and the parent said that oh, she just fell from on the ground, and he hit and she hit on that area, and that's why she had this much big bruise. And they really thought like it's not normal, and they again took a picture and then they added that in their register. After that, she didn't came for sometimes, so they were really worried. But when she came I think after so many weeks. And is this time she had the both her legs were fully bruised. It were black and blue, so they got really suspicious of this thing, and then they again confronted the parents, and the parents said no, the father was actually giving her massage, and I think she didn't really took that really well, and that's why she had those bruises. But they didn't believe her, and they again took picture, and then they again added in the register. And then when after I think 2 months, she again comes, and between 2 months she didn't come, and after 2 months or I think after few months, she again comes to the daycare, and this time she has lost 2.5 pounds weight, and she has bruises all over her body, and this is not really normal. So they again took the picture, and then they took her to the hospital to know like what is actually happening with the baby. And the doctor said she is going through a really heavy abuse. And even the doctor called the police and reported that you should take away that baby from the parents, because she is going through really bad abuse. But the police didn't really listen to them, and the police handed the baby again to the parents. And this time parents knew that the police has gone involved, so they called the daycare center, and they they argued with them, and the daycare center apologized to them, and then they never reported, but they always kept an eye on the baby. And now cut to the day before her death, and you can see in that CCTV camera what I'm going to say. So in the CCTV camera you can see that the baby is really not laughing, not smiling, not playing, not eating, nothing. She's just sitting on a corner and doing nothing, and just sitting really like really sad. And the teacher came to her. She cuddled her, and she offered her some food, but she denied it. Then she gave her some milk, and then she just took little bit sip of those milk, and that's because she was so dehydrated. And the teacher noticed that she was shaking, and she was not in a good position. So she got really terrified, and she started looking her whole body, like if there is any severe wound or something. And then she saw her stomach, which was so swollen and round. She got really terrified by looking that, but obviously after this much of argument and all, she couldn't do anything. Plus the police was not doing anything. Every time they report, they just say, oh, just come to us when you see any fracture or any open wound. If there is no fracture or open wound, we cannot do anything, which is really shitty. But again, what can they do? So they did their work, but because of the other things, this happened. So then the later after that day, I mean the next day, they saw the news of baby Jungin's death, and there they know that she left the world. So now let's talk about the trial. And in the trial, you will gonna really hate this thing, that so now police is involved in this case. So obviously they took both the parents on custody, and they filed charges against them. And the father is not really involved, what they were saying, but the mother was charged with neglecting parenting that led to death or something like that. That is the charge. And which will not gonna give her that much of hard punishment that she deserves. So in this thing, a lot of people got really pissed, and especially the South Korean civil people, they started protesting against this. And they even protested again in front of the court, and they demand that the culprit should be given the capital punishment. But I don't think she is going to get that thing, because in South Korea the law is not that much strong. I mean, they barely give anyone capital punishments. So but I hope she gets the hardest punishment, and I think we all want that, because of that lady, or even that man, if he is involved or not, we don't know. But they should be given the hardest punishment that they deserve. And here a question comes, that why the father is not given any charges, because well, I also think same. If you are staying in a same house, how could you not know that the baby is going through abuse? And it's not like a big child that the bruises are hidden. The bruises are outside. and that's a baby. You, whenever you change the dress and all, you can see the things, the bruises, like, so it's not something that is really you can't see. So that's a really suspicious thing, but anyway, we can't do anything. Let's hope for the best, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video, please like this video and let me know your thoughts and whatever you want to suggest me in the comment. And please subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon, and let's make it. Okay, bye.